Sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, or cot death as you might know it, is something that you really want to make sure that you're aware of. However you decide to put down your baby, it's really important you follow the guidelines laid out by the Lullaby Trust to reduce the chance of SIDS. The first guideline laid out by the Lullaby Trust is back to sleep. Your baby should always be on their back when they're sleeping. If you do want to place your baby on their front to sleep as you find them more comfortable, do make sure this is only in the day and when you're with your baby. Your baby should never be left alone on their front. The second guideline laid out by the Lullaby Trust is feet to foot. This means your baby's feet should touch the foot of the cot. We say feet to foot to make sure that your baby can't go anywhere. So if you are using a blanket, they can't move underneath it. If you do decide to use a blanket, make sure it's a cellular one that they would be able to breathe through. I personally would recommend using either sleep bags or swaddles rather than blankets so they can't pull them over their heads or move under them. The third guideline is not too hot. Babies have no way to regulate their temperature, so this is your responsibility to make sure that they're comfortable. A good way to do it is to put them in one layer more than you would wear. A room temperature should be between 16 and 20 degrees. The fourth point laid out by the Lullaby Trust is no smoking. Never smoke around your baby, and if you do smoke, make sure you wash your hands and your clothes are clean before you interact with them. The fifth point is breastfeed if you can. Studies have shown that babies that have breastfed have less chance of SIDS. And the last point is make sure your baby sleeps in the same room as you for all naps and sleep for at least the first 6 months. So if you're downstairs, why not bring a Moses basket into the kitchen or the living room so when they're napping, they're close to you and not in another room? We don't actually know what causes SIDS, but by following these 6 guidelines, the chances of it happening are significantly reduced. The Lullaby Trust actually recommends using a dummy as it reduces the risk of cot death by 50%, providing the dummy is used for every nap. The Lullaby Trust also offers other guidelines that you might like to follow, so it's a good idea to have a look at their website.